Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sukkot Sameach, brethren in Yahushua HaMashiach, who is also known as Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of October, 2025, on the Roman Gregorian calendar as per Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And on the Hebrew calendar, today is Tishri 15. Hallelujah. This is Sister Perpetua, Mirembe or Shulamit or Peace George at Yahushua HaMashiach, the Chief Cornerstone Ministry. Today is a high Sabbath because it's the very first day of the festival of the holy appointed time of festival called Tabernacles and in gathering or harvest. Hallelujah. In the Hebrew language, this holy appointed time is called SUKKOT. And it is a very important time in the year for all mankind, because it is a time when we have a responsibility to desire and to seek the joy of the Lord in its fullness. This is our season of exceedingly great joy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Today is the birthday of the one and only true Messiah, whom is popularly known as Jesus Christ of Nazareth worldwide, but his original name is in the Hebrew language and it is Yahushua. Yahushua. Yahushua HaMashiach. Some people call him Yahusha, some people call him Yahshua, but it is in this ministry we call him Yahushua. Those Yahusha and Yeshua are also okay. Hallelujah. Today is the day that Mary, the earthly mother of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, also known as Yahushua HaMashiach, actually gave birth to him in a very mysterious way. Hallelujah. The details are kind of secretive. They were not recorded in Matthew, the Gospels that we have, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, but they are available for anyone who is interested in digging deeper with the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is our time of joy. We are not permitted to be sorrowful in any way, shape, or form this week. Even though we have lost any loved one, we have to put the sorrow or the mourning on hold, because this is a very great opportunity to just rejoice before our Maker, as instructed in the book of Leviticus 23, verse 40, and also the book of Deuteronomy, chapters 12, 14, and 16. I don't think many of us understand what we mean by this is our time of exceedingly great joy. This is the time to dance like David danced, and his clothes fell off, and those who mocked him received a judgment from the Lord. This is a time to just rejoice before the Lord, even when you don't have a reason to do so. But if you're looking for a reason to do so, you rejoice before Him, at least because you have seen a new day. You are alive today. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Today, Tishri 15 is exactly 7 months from the day that the earthly cousin of Yahushua HaMashiach, who is popularly known as John the Baptist, but in Hebrew we know him as Yahukanan the Imaza, was born. He was born on Nisan or Aviv, 15, which is the beginning of the Passover festival. Although we generally tend to start observing Passover on the 14th of Nisan or Aviv, because that is the day that Yahushua HaMashiach died on the cross for us and rose again. Hallelujah. And he ascended into the heaven. Well, he arose again, 3 days later on the festival of first fruits. And then 40 days later, he ascended to heaven and is seated at the right hand of the Father. Hallelujah. He ascended to heaven 10 days before Shavuot, or also known as weeks, also known as Pentecost Festival, or Holy Appointed Time, Moed. No, yes, Moed. Because when it's plural, it's Moedim. I was a little bit confused at first, but singular is Moed, yes. And then he is coming back to elope with his bride, the 144,000 members of his bride, the Revelation 14 mature people who are also part of the barley crop harvest. And this is the season for his return. Hallelujah. 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 I understand that some of us who have watched Sister Lengiwe's video the other day, we have come to an understanding that the heavenly calendar is different to the calendar that we have here on earth. And so it's quite confusing. And because of that, some people maybe have decided that they no longer wish to observe things the way we do them. But that would be a wrong step to take, because that is not what the Lord has instructed us to do. He has clearly instructed us through a Mighty Wind ministry that we are to get to know how the Orthodox Jews do the worship the Lord, and then copy from them. For now, we all have to follow the calendar that the entire world follows until the Lord restores everything to his original design. Now, there's nothing much we can do. We have a limit as to what we can do to restore anything. And this is why it is very difficult to be able to calculate the day that Yahushua HaMashiach, also known as Jesus Christ of Nazareth, will return to elope with his bride to heaven. I'm using the word elope because it is secretive. The rapture to heaven is secretive, brethren. It is between you and your Maker. It is not something that's going to make Jesus Christ of Nazareth, also known as Yahushua HaMashiach, to come back down to the earth or step on the earth in his glory. He will just stay above the earth, open up the clouds, make the clouds to roll back, shine forth his light so that his light can connect with the light of those who are to be raptured into the heavens. And then those people will be transformed and raptured accordingly. Brethren, do not lose faith. I know some people are losing faith because they don't believe that the rapture prophecy is true in accordance with their understanding. But if you have taken time to listen to Sister Lengiwe's video that was uploaded to the Saint Twins channel on Saturday, you will have the understanding that it is not yet 23rd or 24th of September 2025 in the heavenly realm. Our calendar was changed, and so we are using the satanic calendar. We need to be patient with the Lord and continue to desire his presence in our lives. This is not the time to give up on the Lord. This is not the time to move on and do other things. This is not the time to become distracted, so that the Lord does not come like a thief to us. We are meant to keep watch, brethren. Let us continue to keep watch. Hallelujah. Keeping watch in prayer and keeping watch by um by looking out for the signs of his return, which are written all over the place. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm going to stop this audio for now, and then I'll do another audio. All right. Shalom, brethren.